with or offer rebroadcast throughout the year with your content. So in their event page, that was the agenda. And let's go back to the agenda. There is so many things out there now that are being done in little tips and tricks of driving traffic through. So we have lunch virtual roundtables. And these clients are using things like Zoom meeting rooms or Adobe Connect or any platform, because our platform can link to our own production like I just showed you, but it also can link to other platforms outside of our platform. So allowing clients to utilize other best of resources out there, best practices and certain things they want to do. But there's a growing list of entertainment going on in the industry, from magicians to acts to bands being done in between sessions or at the end of the day. And those are things you want to start looking for. To create a successful event is to have an agenda that's engaging to the attendees. We've all been doing it in the physical space for so many years. We've all gotten creative. That's the time, this is the time to start getting creative with those things. So in the agenda, you'll see we have concurrent breakouts. They have committees, then they have lunch virtual roundtables. And they're using one of our systems for their virtual roundtables, which I'm going to show in just a couple minutes. So some other things within our platform now to focus on is the attendees to the exhibitors. So this is really where Digitell has been developing in the past few months, as heavy as we can, to solidify this engagement and create different pathways and different ways to engage with the attendee. Exhibitors are learning how to use systems. They are learning how to engage with a new audience. And I really see, and we're seeing some great value of bringing that audience together. And these are things from 3 different levels of exhibit profiles. So our system offers a basic profile, which if we go down to the bottom of this list, a basic profile, well, they don't have any. A basic profile is simply, and I have another event here queued up. And this is our test event. I can follow up with you, Reggie, on this link. So we have a demo of our platform that you can go and register for and experience all the features and things that I'm showing you. But a basic profile is just, thank you. A basic profile is a logo, a company name, a description, a contact, and a website link. And that's just a local listing or a basic listing level. Then we have enhanced and premium. Enhanced and premium really allow the engagement to the attendee, to the exhibitors. So an enhanced listing allows them, first, we have a pop-up that says, do you want to share your information with the exhibitor? So this meets all the GDPR requirements. I say allow my sharing. Now this exhibitor gets all the information of what I'm doing in their booth. But the real excitement here is we've allowed the exhibitors to create their own booth. So if I own this booth, I can create and make it look however I want. And this allows so much creativity for exhibitors to start creating the brands and the feelings and the messaging that they want. So they can add videos, they can add descriptions, they can upload resources and links, add contacts to their booth. They can have their website, they can have a live chat, and the live chat allows them to chat with each other while people are visiting their booth. And the real fun comes with the integrations we have for the face-to-face solutions. So we have a virtual showcase option, and you'll see here roundtable times. So this client got really creative and is using our exhibit profile system for roundtables. A virtual showcase is simply a Zoom connected room with up to 100 participants, allowing your exhibitors to present whenever they want in your agenda or your program through Zoom, just like I'm doing right now to you today. Exhibitors come in, they start a meeting, attendees come in and join the meeting, and we're all joined together on video. All these clients are coming up with different ways, exhibit hall hours, spotlight sessions, scientific spotlights, product theaters, all those things we've done on site physically, they're doing those things here. And you'll see exhibit hall hours are being listed everywhere. It's just like the physical space. If you build it, they won't just come, you have to drive traffic. So again, going back to my agenda, clients are putting things in the agenda like driving traffic to these exhibit booths or sponsoring certain exhibitors in that agenda to go to their profile. Now, lastly, the highest level of our platform or our exhibit profiles is our premium, allowing for one-on-one bookings. So let me share my information, and you'll see here there's another tab, one-on-one. Now I can book a one-on-one meeting, which is just a Zoom one-on-one appointment with any of these contacts. So the attendees will have my appointments that they can go and visit, and they'll be linked one-on-one on that day and time through Zoom. So with these three features, live chat, virtual showcases, and one-on-one, exhibitors are using our system to engage with the audience. Now take the agenda where clients are really creatively crafting that agenda and driving traffic. And I'm just going to show a couple other things here. Driving traffic such as offering, and I heard this in one of the previous sessions, offering giveaways. Exhibitors are offering giveaways throughout the platform. I heard one group offered a Grubhub gift card to all the attendees, sent them one in the mail, and the exhibitor actually sponsored a lunch where everybody ate at home. And again, people are just getting really creative of what they're doing and how they're delivering messaging. One more thing I wanted to mention while I'm in here is gamification. So in one place, the ability to drive traffic throughout your platform with just the ability for them to earn badges. And before I leave this, you'll see I have now a 6-way tie for this game, which these people have been earning starting on Friday last week. They had Saturday and Sunday was exhibit hall days, and then they had Monday and Tuesday again with education. So got creative with the agenda. But we have badges such as visiting certain booths, scheduling one-on-one appointments, going to this many showcases, chatting with attendees, asking speakers questions. These are all different ways of earning badges and driving traffic. And this client also does some really cool things, luxury brand giveaways. So by visiting these booths, we all remember the Easter egg hunt in the exhibit hall. Visit this booth, and this booth. These are ways of driving that traffic. So again, with successful engagement around the agenda and successful gamification in a platform, you can drive a really successful virtual event. Some other things I wanted to talk about. I have another example here. Now this is an event page coming up. So some things to think about when you're crafting your event page and you're starting the messaging. You want to start the engagement earlier and later than most physical events. So start the engagement 2 weeks to a month before the event starts, and trickling out content such as new sessions available or agendas available or exhibit hall is now available, allowing them to browse the exhibit hall, choose the exhibitors they want to go and see, absorb the content, and then talk about things that can be done after the event. So I talked about attendees to the education, attendees to the exhibitors, and let's talk about attendees to attendees. So we have such features as attendee lists where people can opt in and say that they're at the event and share their information with others. I mentioned virtual challenges, social walls. We have the ability for people to post pictures around the event that they're attending all virtually. Continuing the conversation where they can create discussion boards and threads. And then you can keep that conversation going after the event's over with on-demand and discussion boards. And what's really exciting from our perspective is all these things, once we go back to hybrid streaming, are all available. And Digitell really sees the future in virtual and hybrid space, a true blended learning experience where the virtual attendees getting access to these exhibitors and these features, and the attendees or physical attendees are getting access to similar crossover features, whether they're attending physically for some of the sessions and virtually for others. All right, Reggie, that was everything I was going to present. Let's look for questions. I haven't really been keeping track, but I wanted to go through.
Appreciate it. Very comprehensive. I'm going to look in the Q&A section right now and throw a couple of these questions at you. All right?
Sure.
Who were the notes? I was looking at the notes feature and the ability for people to be able to take notes when they were in sessions. What happens to those notes? Are they private? Do they just go to the attendee?
Yep. So note-taking will be sent to the user in a follow-up email, and it'll be saved for them so they can get access to that. One thing when you bring that up that I didn't really go over is sponsorship. So throughout the platform, there's sponsorship from branding opportunities, logos, and again, that's all different ways of presenting the sponsors and the exhibitors that you have. So I did want to mention that part.
So I have one quick comment here. Somebody said, wow, how do all those tabs work on a mobile phone?
They work really well. So our entire platform is mobile responsive. If I were to take this and go a little bit smaller, I'm going to be in a tablet view. And if I go smaller yet, I'm in a full phone view.
Yep.
So everything is mobile responsive from this part of our platform, and also our live stream part of our platform. The user can experience on a tablet or a phone.
Got it. Got it. Can you restrict attendance at specific sessions, such as only committee members access committee meetings?
Yes, very easily. So through packaging, through our registration system, through integrations, we have different levels. Clients are selling workshops separately. They're selling two-day packages, 3-day packages. All of those different things that you were doing in the physical space, we can adopt into our platform.
Got it. So here's another one. Do you have a training module to send exhibitors to prior to the event so that they can build their own booths?
We do. And clients are learning and creating all different types of things like this. But really the process is the exhibitor is going to get an email welcoming them and thanking them for being an exhibitor in the platform. It has helpful tips and tricks on how to build their booth. I also have clients going a little bit further and selling different levels of sponsorship by building the booths for those people. And I thought that was a really creative idea. Instead of saying, here's the platform, go and build it, I'm going to sell different levels and I'm going to build it for you.
Got it.
And these are all the things, Reggie, I think that we're going to see over the next 6 months as people need to sell the exhibit space. But exhibitors need to pay, and they have budgets for this. So those two things together are going to get merged, and we're going to start seeing some really successful ways of driving traffic through no matter what platform you're using as exhibitors learn how to engage with an audience like this.
Got it. So I've been for all the reasons that you probably understand, Brian, we haven't talked about specific prices of things during these sessions. Sure. But can you talk about the cost structure and how you help an association decide how much an event's going to cost?
Sure. I did see some questions I just wanted to address on really the state of Digitell. So we are not accepting new clients or new events in 2020 right now. So that is true. And the reason really ends up being is the production level. So everything I've showed you, there's a lot of our platform that is self-service. And the way that our pricing works just kind of weaves right into it, Reggie. The way that our pricing works is there's a per event fee, there's a per platform yearly fee, and then there's a per hour fee for the production. And then there's a per speaker fee. And then there's a per exhibitor fee on the different levels of basic, premium, and enhanced, or enhanced and premium. So it's really those types of fees. Now, the reason why we're not taking work is the project management, account management, but really the production side of things. So with our clients converting all of their events throughout the year to virtual, and then adding more and more events with the success they're having, where Digitell is growing is in the production levels. Virtual producers, virtual directors, people that can help write your run a show, how to create successful virtual events. We're spending hours and hours and hours and hours with our clients to create what I'm showing you today. And that takes time to get people up to speed. It takes people learning how to use the production stations. We're doing all of that now. And our current process is growing to meet the demand of our clients for October and November. That's our growth. When we get to there, then we're going to be looking at, okay, now where can we go from here and start taking clients in? And we're looking for clients that have the ability to use the platform on their own. So I saw another question, does Digitell have the ability to do this without Zoom? So Digitell uses Zoom for all of our production. It's for our exhibit side of things and how we bring speakers in and out. And the reason for that is the security that Zoom offers through breakout rooms. So the way that we stream in, no one can get into a breakout room without being allowed in. So it's 100% secure. But Zoom also has the best screen sharing. It has the best connections. It has the best everything. So it allows us to have a really polished, successful looking event.
Got it.
But now I do want to mention there's another option that we're working towards, and that is a self-service solution. And I heard some other platforms talk about this. So with us, it's that very high polished looking production. But we do have integrations with Zoom, allowing the agenda to just link to Zoom and clients to use all of our features for the engagement and not Digitell for the production. So where I think Digitell would be looking at taking more work in 2020 would be projects like that, where clients want to do the production on their own, or they want to do a Zoom connected webinar of events, but use our platform to bring it all together.
Got it.
So I wanted to get that out there. I know, we're unfortunately, and we're very sad to not be working with groups. It saddens me. We love service in the industry, and we try to do the best we could, but really the growth has been overwhelming to us.
It's crazy. The need is crazy right now in the community. One more question for you. Can you talk a little bit about what a hybrid meeting might look like, and have you had clients doing hybrid in this environment right now?
So we've had no hybrids, and by hybrid, I'm just going to define, make sure we're on the same definition. Hybrid would be that a physical event happened, and we're out there live streaming it out. Our last hybrid event was early March, I believe. We haven't traveled since then. I would say that safely 80% of our clients have converted everything through October, November. What I'm hearing in the industry is not as positive about going back to hybriding. I am looking at 2021 with clients of hybrid events, but even that conversation I feel is being limited because the facilities aren't discussing how they can even entertain a 3,000 person event in 2021 right now. And I know so many groups are looking to make decisions now, and everything is kind of this domino. And I'm sure everyone that's on the phone right now can understand where we're all at.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's a crazy time to be a meeting planner for sure, but it's a crazy time to be an executive trying to make a decision about what the future of your meetings look like. I've never seen us as a community in so much wait and see and ambiguousness about major sources of income for organizations. So appreciate that for sure. I'm going to ask you one more question, sir, and then I'm going to push on here. I guess the question, Brian, and this is not a technical question at all, is, but if you had to look forward, say 6 months from now, say to the beginning of the year, do you think the situation is going to be pretty much the same? You think it's going to change based on what you're hearing from your clients, or do you think we're going to be and should be thinking about digital for a year or so?
Well, Reggie, I started March by saying a lot of things like, this will never happen. They'll never cancel meetings. They'll never stop us from, and everything I said was the opposite. So I feel like, personally, I think that there's going to be a mix of it. There's going to be a hybrid approach in 2021 that's very small scale, and the growth is going to be on the virtual side. So we still want to get back to physical. There's so much in the world that needs to go back to physical to support everything that I'm really hopeful it does. I mean, the industries from corporations to facilities to hotels, that supports our world, and that needs to kind of go again. So I'm hopeful it does. But will it be what it is or what it was? I think we all know that it won't be. Right. And where I think the success is going to be is that truly blended, where I'm having clients talk about, I want to do 1 concurrent from on site now, and I want to do 3 concurrent virtually at the same time. Right. And I want to give more to the virtual attendee because that audience is going to be larger. That is the exact reverse of what we had 3 months ago.
Absolutely.
3 months ago, it was live stream 1 session out, and then that's for the live audience, and then give the virtual, and give the physical audience 3 concurrent. So that's where I think it will go. I don't know.
I know. I realize
there's a lot of uncertainty, but I'm hopeful, really, that we can get to. And what I'm really not even hopeful for, but I'm really satisfied and happy with the success of what we're seeing. And that's really what I want to close my, presentation with, is the success we're having is overwhelmingly. Every Monday I get a report on all the positive chats from attendees, and it is overwhelming. I would love to be able to share it. Attendees love to do this. And as much as we miss being together, they love the ability to engage with your education. And that's the most important thing, engaging with your education and engaging with your industry.
Thank you, sir, for a great presentation. Folks, I'm going to do what I do in the back end here, and we'll be back with our last presentation at 11:15 with Higher Logic. Brian, thank you so much.
Thanks, everybody. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.